Stories from Jamaica and around the world are literally a finger tap away. Keep up to date with Teen Revolution 24 hours a day online via nationwideradiojm.com. Listen live, read the latest stories, hear every soundbite. Be a part of the vibrant online debate via Facebook and Twitter. Now you can get all your favorite premium nationwide content at your convenience. Visit the Android Play Store and download it for free today. NationwideRadioJM.com. All day, every day. Team Revolution.
Ready to tackle that building project? Start right. Start here at H&L Rapid True Value for building supplies. The time by H&L Rapid True Value is
Nationwide time, 5 o'clock.
Learn about smart betting strategies with AnyBet. Bet wisely, enjoy responsibly, and maximize your success. The temperature by AnyBet is
29 degrees Celsius in capital city Kingston, also 29 out west in Montego Bay.
News at 5 teasers are brought to you by Advanced Scales and Equipment. Service is our total commitment.
Reporting live from our news center, it's Nationwide Newsroom at 5.
A very good afternoon to you. I'm Tona Thomas in Nationwide News at this hour for this Ash Wednesday, March 5, 2025. Major ganja bust in the St. Catherine North Police Division during police operation on Wednesday. Firearms and Narcotics Investigation Division charges man in major gun bust find. Jamaica Cyber Incident Response Team issues critical alert following the emergence of a new and highly sophisticated ransomware threat. In news from the rest of the world, China has warned the U.S. it is ready to fight any type of war after hitting back against President Donald Trump's mounting trade tariffs. And in sports, Motorsport UK chair threatens FIA with illegal action over governance. The details after the break.
News at 5 teasers were brought to you by Advanced Scales and Equipment. Service is our total commitment.
If it's news, it's got to be Nationwide 90 FM.
Now to the details. Over 250 pounds of ganja was seized by the St. Catherine North Police on Wednesday during a major operation. Head of the division, Senior Superintendent Hopton Nicholson, disclosed that the police believed the drug was to be used in a drugs for guns smuggling operation.
Sometime after 8 a.m. today, operatives from the St. Catherine North Police Division conducted a targeted operation in the Bellersgate area that is located in the Browns Hall Police District. Now, during this operation, the police managed to seize over 250 pounds of ganja. Of this amount, approximately 150 pounds were already compressed and prepared for illegal export. We are of the view that this ganja was being prepared to be transported to other islands and to be exchanged for illegal firearms and ammunition.
SSP Nicholson is warning that the police will be unrelenting in their efforts to stamp out criminality in the division.
We in the St. Catherine North Division will continue to pursue gunmen, gangsters. We will also aim to take the profit out of crime. And wherever our intelligence take us, that's where we will go. We want to reassure the law-abiding citizens that we are here for them, we are here to protect them, and for those who choose to do otherwise, we will be pursuing you and we will do the necessary actions so that you can be brought to justice. We continue to implore law-abiding citizens to work with us.
SSP Hopton Nicholson, head of the St. Catherine North Police Division. The police have arrested and charged a man following the seizure of over 60 firearms and several rounds of ammunition at the Kingston Logistics Centre at Newport West in St. Andrew last month. Head of the Firearms and Narcotics Investigation Division, FNID, Senior Superintendent Samuel Blake, provided the update to our news centre.
sometime early in February, a shipment of firearms and ammunition was detected on the port, and arising from that detection, the SMID investigators started doing diligent work around the seizure, and that led to the arrest and charge of one Davian Roberts, who was charged for trafficking prohibited weapons and failure to comply with a production order.
The weapons, which included rifles and handguns, were found in barrels. SSP Blake says the success of the seizure was partly due to the help of the public.
As we continue this effort, though, what we are saying to the public is that we have been getting significant success as a result of the public's input in terms of the support with information that they have been giving us through the Crime Stop, through the NIB tip line, as well as through the emergency line, the 119 line. And we hope that that sort of relationship will continue.
SSP Samuel Blake, head of the Firearms and Narcotics Investigation Division. The Center for the Investigation of Sexual Offences and Child Abuse, CISOCA, is making a public appeal for a person of interest to report to the Ulster Spring Police Station in Trelawney. He is a 41-year-old Cleon Buckle, otherwise called Cassava Peace, 876 or Bucky, of Gravel Lane in Albertown, Trelawney. The police believe Buckle may have information that could assist with an ongoing investigation. Meanwhile, anyone with information regarding Buckle's whereabouts is being asked to contact CISOCA at 876-926-4079, Crime Stop at 311, or the nearest police station. Now, the Jamaica Cyber Incident Response Team, JA CERT, has issued a critical alert regarding the emergence of FOG ransomware, a new and highly sophisticated cyber threat. FOG, a malicious cyber attack, aims to encrypt data and demand ransom payments from impacted entities. This is putting organizations across multiple sectors at risk of severe operational and financial disruption. With the severity level deemed critical, businesses now face an increased risk of data loss and operational paralysis. Meanwhile, Director of Cyber and Information Security at Simtai Consulting Limited, Rory Ebanks, is cautioning Jamaicans against the escalating ransomware crisis. In a statement on Tuesday, he revealed that FOG ransomware has already compromised approximately 145 victims globally. This includes organizations within the Caribbean. Mr. Ebanks says beyond encryption and ransom demands, cyber criminals now use artificial intelligence to identify and extract an organization's most sensitive data before locking them out entirely. This new level of strategic infiltration means that recovery is not just about paying a ransom, but about mitigating long-term damage. Even with backups, Mr. Ebanks highlighted that attackers are now taking an extra step by encrypting or deleting backups themselves to cripple recovery efforts. Director of JA CERT, Lieutenant Colonel Godfrey Sterling, similarly reinforced the urgency of proactive cybersecurity measures. He emphasized that businesses must prioritize vulnerability management, as unprotected system weaknesses are often the primary entry points for cybercriminals. Detectives attached to the St. Andrews South Division have charged a 26-year-old businessman with murder and multiple firearm-related offences. Charged is Jason Monroe, otherwise called Mooney, of Kingsley Avenue in Kingston 10 and Lemon Lane in Kingston 11. Monroe has also been charged with wounding with intent. The charges stem from a deadly shooting incident on Tuesday, February 25, 2025, along Cinnamon Crescent, Kingston 11. Reports indicate that Monroe, who was armed with a handgun, opened fire on 27-year-old Warren Grant, otherwise called Zeeks, while he was sitting along the roadway. Grant attempted to escape but was chased and shot multiple times, causing him to collapse. Another male who was at the location saw the incident and threw a stone at Monroe. In response, Monroe opened fire on the male, hitting him in the abdomen before escaping in a waiting motor vehicle. Warren Grant was transported to the Kingston Public Hospital where he succumbed to his injuries. The injured man was admitted in stable condition. Monroe was later arrested, interviewed in the presence of his lawyer, and formally charged on Tuesday, March 4, 2025. The police have charged a 27-year-old tattoo artist with abstracting electricity. This follows a special operation conducted by the police and the Jamaica Public Service Company, JPS, on Tuesday, March 4. He has been identified as Horain Byfield of Silverdene Drive, Kingston 20. According to the police, during the operation, an illegal electricity connection was detected at Byfield's premises. Upon further checks, he indicated that he was the owner of the property and was subsequently charged. In international news, China has warned the U.S. it is ready to fight any type of war after hitting back against President Donald Trump's mounting trade tariffs. The world's two top economies have edged closer to a trade war after Trump slapped more tariffs on all Chinese goods. China quickly retaliated, imposing 10 to 15% tariffs on U.S. farm products. China's embassy has said on X, quote, "If war is what the U.S. wants, be it a tariff war, a trade war, or any other type of war, we're ready to fight till the end," end quote. This was a reposting of a line from a government statement on Tuesday. It is some of the strongest rhetoric so far from China since Trump became president and comes as leaders gathered in Beijing for the annual National People's Congress. To an item of sports now, the chairman of Motorsport UK, David Richards, has threatened world governing body, the FIA, with legal action if it does not address his concerns about governance. Richards' move comes after he was one of a number of FIA members who were barred from a meeting of its World Council last week. This after refusing to sign a non-disclosure agreement. The 72-year-old said in a letter to members of Motorsport UK that the FIA's action under President Mohammed bin Sulayem are in breach of its own statutes and that its actions fall short of gold standard levels of transparency, accountability and integrity in sports governance. Richards, the chairman of motorsport engineering company ProDrive and a former Formula One team boss, added that he intends to remind the FIA of their responsibilities and hold them to account on behalf of the sport and their members worldwide. Recapping now the top stories making nationwide news at this hour. Major ganja bust in the St. Catherine North Police Division during police operation on Wednesday. Firearms and Narcotics Investigation Division charges man in major gun bust find. Jamaica Cyber Incident Response Team issues critical alert following the emergence of a new and highly sophisticated ransomware threat. And in news from the rest of the world, China has warned the U.S. it is ready to fight any type of war after hitting back against President Donald Trump and Trump's mounting trade tariffs. I'm Tawna Thomas. You can find the news on our website at nationwideradiojm.com and on the Nationwide app available on Google Play and the App Store. News next at 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Value Drug Pharmacy offers curbside pickup and delivery of your branded and generic drugs. WhatsApp your prescription to 876-881-6695. The time by Value Drug Pharmacy is
5:12.
Rentokil Initial offers air purification solutions with triple filtration and unique auto-sensing capabilities that neutralizes malodor and replaces it with clean air. Call Rentokil Initial at 926-4236 for more details.
The temperature by Rentokil is
29 degrees Celsius in capital city Kingston, also 29 out west in Montego Bay.
Win with love. Use your J